Holy sh! Wait, we probably shouldn't start with the bleep.
No.
We are back, Chase, and I don't even know what other way to start this vanilla racing broadcast. I've almost forgot the name. It's been so long, but here we are, episode
6.5.
I don't know. We're going into the intro music, boss.
14. We're going 14.
It's definitely not 14. I think it's 16.
Is it 16? Did we make it that
Pretty
far?
sure it's 16.
It's 16 in Spanish.
The most
Yes, it
consistent
says.
broadcast ever.
Episode 11.
The song still hits.
Yeah, it's been so long that we still have to listen to Another Year Unknown to really get the hype going.
Look how much weight Crane has lost.
Well, Jason Crane back in studio all the way up here from California.
40 pounds lighter.
The Atkins diet is just doing me great.
Good job, Crane. I can't believe how good you look.
Proud of Crane.
Wow,
He
Crane.
laid off the beers for a couple weeks.
Yeah, thanks for helping me get all this stuff
That 12
set back
step was a
up
big
after
one.
all the things we've been doing the past few months. I'm joined by Chase Stallo here, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Wes Williams. Episode
They forgot.
16.
Are we sure that's 16?
I'm pretty sure it's 16. I don't know.
70.
I won't bet Brixton's bank account on it.
Well, no, if you see it says Chase's piggy bank.
Oh, when did it become your piggy bank?
When you lost you lost some bet. We can go through the archives.
I don't believe this.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
episode was it on?
Casey, just go ahead and clip this out at some point. There is an archive of me winning a bet against you. I don't remember what it was.
Not for my son's piggy bank.
Yes.
This is
Brixton's?
bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Casey, I swear to God, if you find that clip, you're toast.
You're going to need to find it, Casey.
Nope. Do not listen to this man.
Yeah.
All right, so really down there, that's our guy, Garry Reynolds, not Jason Crane. Very similar looking.
Very similar.
He's driving all the way from here to Mesquite, Nevada this weekend. Our
Romania in the
flag right there, it's drying out. He had to do some laundry earlier because those haven't been cleaned since Vurb Classic? Vurb Classic?
No,
Muddy Creek.
Muddy Creek.
We've been on
Muddy down
an
there.
event spree the past 3 months. Red Bull Imagination, Vurb Classic, Muddy Creek. Couple before that. It's literally been so long. I can't. So many shoots. I can't even remember everything that's happening. So.
It has been a while. Like we say, we are the most consistent broadcast in the entire.
And no matter how many times you do this, you still don't realize that you got to put your face in front of the mic.
Dude,
you,
it's
you
been a
slowly
while.
start drifting over.
It's
here.
been a while.
I mean, Chase, like, what do you think, man? So
It's been a while.
Gary's a Boise, Idaho native. I met Gary when he was like 9 years old. He used to build these dirt bike tracks at Loretta Lynn's.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur of the year, I think.
Yeah.
Rita Coombs gave it to you herself, right?
Wait.
She did.
And he used to charge $5 to play him. If you wanted to play
Shut
in
up.
front of the fly bus with your toy dirt bike, $5
I had
for that
toy
guy.
dirt bike rentals too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, all
I
week
got,
long,
I got
dude.
smart with it.
All right, let's be real. How much money would you have made in a week? At 9 years old,
At 9 years old,
you're raking it in.
Wait, this is back when like quarters and nickels were like you had some change on
you
you.
always had cash on you. Yeah, I think I made like $400 one week.
$400?
As a 9-year-old,
That's more than we made
Cobra
at the
Night.
classic.
Cobra parked right next to us. So on Cobra night, dude, I would just rake it in. We did have a little bit of a mishap.
he probably would have made double, but I think we were stealing his money.
Dude,
We were parked
100%.
behind him. We were parked
That's the
behind
only-
him. He had a 9 o'clock bedtime because he's 9 years old. We were like 18.
And they're like, hey, we'll run the
beer
booth
tent.
for you while you go to bed.
Hey, Gary, we got this, dude.
So now
They're
you're
like-
like 27 or 35 or something,
I
dude.
just had my 28th
Yeah,
birthday.
20. Oh yeah, 28th birthday,
Yeah.
dude. Congratulations,
now.
happy birthday.
Thanks.
That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, Friday.
You guys played golf. Who
We did.
won?
Definitely not me.
I did. I got Rocky. Rocky got second. Gary got last.
Gary's a newcomer to golf, and I haven't been able to go play with him. Been slightly busy.
Yeah.
But Chase
Yeah, he
finds
just
all this
doesn't want
time
to be
to
seen
golf.
with me
Hey,
yet.
I
He doesn't want to be seen with
find
me yet.
Saturdays to golf while you're.
You better
pulling
give
down
Saul Dog a raise. He's taking over for you way too much.
While you're pulling down Christmas ornaments, I'm playing golf.
My house
It's
looks
not,
pretty
it's
good though.
not a
I had to put
Wednesday.
mine
It's
up
a Saturday.
last night too.
Hey, how good do the inflatables look?
Oh, they look good.
I know.
Hey, you forgot to mention
Last year you had me up there
that
I know.
that we
Christmas
are
lights
on
up
the.
with a broken hand.
You forgot to mention we are on the conglomerate VurbMoto Podcast Network. Yes.
We did get a raise. There's
Conglomerate.
so
You guys are
many
getting
people up. No. So many but we got raised in status.
We got raised in status.
Maybe not money, Gary, but money doesn't always matter. Status
Friendship
does,
does.
okay? And friendship. Friendship maybe more so than status.
There is a vital thread that is winners take y'all as part of the VurbMoto Conglomerate Podcast Network.
You know what? I wish I wrote down that guy's username because I want to give him a shout out.
Dude, we should. I can find it.
Hey, let's tell them why we can't have multiple podcast networks, because each of them costs like $45 a month. Like the service that you use, you get X amount of things, and if you wanted to separate them, it's $45 a month per one. Sure. And that means Chase wouldn't get paid.
No, I would get zero money. And then also, like, when you're trying to grow, it would be very hard to be like
growing all those different channels.
Yeah, growing 6 different channels, and like honestly, like Troy. Hey, God, credit to Troy. This is the only reason we're back, by the way. Troy broke.
You're so used to beating records right now.
Yes. One, we will get into the records. Troy broke the podcast download list, and I said, no, we got to come back. We got to smoke Troy. We can't have it.
And we're doing it with newfound crane.
With newfound crane.
Crane 2.0.
Newfound glory. It's
Crane
newfound
2.0.
crane.
I might have to call J-Law right this second and get him on here. This is the only way we break in.
Deegan's coming on later.
Oh, Deegan's coming?
Deegan.
Who lined that shit up?
He's hanging out with Brixie right now.
Yeah, he's with Brixton. You have to listen to the whole episode, dog. The whole episode. Through and through. You have to listen to the whole thing. We're not.
Are you doing some Jason Crane shit back here? Oh, look, you're on the screen, so you're cut it off.
Yeah,
that is bullshit, dude.
We got to pull that.
That was when you had your new haircut.
Yeah, look how long. This is how long it's been, dude.
I've gotten like 6 or 9 haircuts since then.
I've gotten 0.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what I do. I let it grow.
Well, hey, speaking of Mesquite, Garry down there is heading there this weekend for the final stop of the 2023 Vurb Shred Tour. It's like an off-road race this weekend. Practice on Friday, practice on Sunday, a little off-road action to get us ready for announcing right now our first event next year, March 9th, back at Mesquite. So this is kind of like a warm-up, a 4-month before warm-up.
A pre-warm-up.
We're doing a Gypsy Tales 8-hour Australian style thing. He wanted to bring it here. He partnered with us. We partnered with Mesquite. It's like a whole family thing happening.
It's a lot of partners.
So it's 8 hours, 4 men. Well, actually, you could have 1 to 4 man teams. Whatever team does the most laps in 8 hours. That's what's going down.
I wouldn't want to be on a team with Chase, because then
I'm doing like a lap and a half.
Yeah, he'd be done after lap 1.
I'm doing like a lap and a half. How long are these laps?
You guys might actually have to be paired up.
How long are these laps?
So then,
I think it's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes
for one lap.
But it's one big. It's not like a moto. You know what I mean? You're riding off road saying.
Oh, so it's not like a GNCC. Like it's
no. And then you get off. You do 20. You do 1 lap, and then you have 3 other teammates, so they all do a lap. So you basically get an hour
1 lap
break.
and a trail ride.
You'll end up probably doing 6 laps, but like
nothing.
You'll be able to drink so many Coors Lights in between.
Good.
Actually, no. There's no such thing as drinking and riding.
Can we ride the Surons? I have not ridden
The problem is
I probably shouldn't drink and ride those either.
I have not ridden a gas powered any kind of dirt bike other than like pit bikes, like 250F in 3 years.
Wow. I crashed my brains out at Aonia Shred Tour 2 years ago. We got his bikes now. We'll start training, dude. Now
Yamaha.
that the snow's about to start pouring down, we'll start training on the snowboards.
John.
Coors Lights in hand.
John. Seasonal training. We got to work the core. And
I like the Yamaha route.
Yamaha route. Just throwing it out there, Steve.
But yeah, I don't think amp bikes would make it the amount of time unless we had like $20,000 worth of batteries that we.
You're now on the screen. You and Weimer.
Hey, look! In World Mini is this. We did not plan this. We didn't plan it.
Look at that.
Did not plan.
After Mesquite, we're going back to Mesquite.
World Mini.
But April something. First week in April, we're doing World Mini Grand Prix. The 30.
Let me just find the dates.
I mean, I'm terrible at numbers and dates.
Second annual.
No, well, it's the second return annual. But like but what are we in totality? 39th? 49th?
That's a
something
tough
like
question.
that.
Yeah, I have to look at how many shirts I have hanging.
I made like 4,000 videos last year of this. I should know.
It is April 4th through 7th.
Boom!
At Mesquite. It began in 1971.
Do the math.
44th annual.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been putting it on a long time. Dude, I'm not even that old. I think Garry was putting it on like with his toy trucks.
It hasn't changed hands at all.
No.
Nope.
Same sandbox.
Well, it's a Garry, right?
Yep.
It's a Garry.
A Garry, yeah. And Ron Hendricks. Ron Hendricks sounds a lot like Garry.
Like Garry.
NMA, yeah. So,
NMA,
yeah. Either way, 3 events in a row at Mesquite, but they're all very different and a lot of very fun. And it's kind of like the warm place in SoCal.
Dude, it's...
And not too cold, not too warm.
You can gamble, you can golf.
Gamble golf, dude.
Yeah,
we're going to do the spring break this year.
We're going to snowboard, we're going to gamble, we're going to golf. I do maybe have a plan for the golf. Just throwing that out there.
Let's see how you finish in the 8 hour
I need
before
to
you start making any other rules.
I need to maybe get a new set of clubs. For
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
century.
need. Gary's playing with like 1945.
Aubrey has a
clubs.
set out there she hasn't used in
Honestly,
6 or
he
9
would
years,
do.
so.
Him and Aubrey are about the same size, so it fits perfect.
Well, hey,
Use a
while
set of
people
women's
wait on
clubs.
Hayden Deegan to get on, let's
Yes,
go ahead and give
Hayden
away
Deegan coming up
$20 in
later.
motorsport.com bucks. Everybody that comes through the gate this weekend gets motorsport.com bucks.
How many?
Okay, 20 of them.
You're picking
Wait,
them up at the
wait,
booth,
$20,
right?
20% off, right?
$20 off.
$20.
$20.
So if I load up my cart with a bunch of fly, race tech, all that stuff, I go to check out. It's $20 off.
$20 off.
Dude, that's with coming up holiday season. Honestly,
$20, $20.
That could be someone's
But, hey,
Christmas present.
If 4
Stocking
people come through the
stuffers.
gate, guess how many $20 you get?
Yeah,
4
do-
of them.
don't do math
What's
with him.
4?
So that's wait, hold on. 20,
4 times
30,
20.
40.
4 times 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
80.
$80. So that's $80 at motorsport.com.
Honestly,
All right, here's your code right now.
Let me borrow some of
6B933107778. This code only works once, so whoever inputs that in at motorsport.com
What if I've
first.
already used it? I'm trying to get Christmas
I did
gifts,
give Danny
bro.
Stewart one the other day, so I hope
that's not the same
I hope
one.
I didn't pick the same one. All right, well, hey, if it doesn't work, sorry guys. Speaking of other prizes, we're going to give away a GoPro Hero 11 Mini Black
pretty
this
sweet.
weekend. EVS sent a bunch of knee braces and a bunch of these fanny packs.
They're actually clean though.
They're
That
actually
was pretty
clean.
dirty.
You can see how much this got used.
Yeah,
at
that's
Washougal.
our,
Authentic battle.
Oh, we also
damage.
did Washougal Shred Tour.
Yes, that's our that's what we use for like money and stuff. So no one take that if you see.
There's actually a lot of money in there.
one. Is there really still money from Washougal?
Hey, Brixton found it the other day. So Brent was like, "Hey, man, did whatever happened to all that money from Washougal?"
Oh my
and I was
god.
like,
Are you
"Yeah, I
serious?
mean, there's a few dollars in here."
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
So Brixton comes carrying it out the other day. I was like, "What is that, buddy?" And I was like, "Oh, there's the money."
God, I feel like Rita Coombs right
He's
now.
flushing it down the
I feel like Rita
We,
Coombs.
we have like $480 in there.
No, but like Rita, dude, she comes home with just like things of money.
GNCC money.
GNCC money, a little different than Washougal Shred Tour
And,
money.
I mean, I don't know about that, Chase.
Yeah,
I mean, what
Vurbmoto podcast conglomerate is blowing up.
Well, yeah,
boys.
we are a conglomerate now,
Yes.
dude. And I mean, like you said, our views are going through the roof. Thankfully, Troy is leading the charge, and we're
Well,
right
until
behind
Hayden
him.
Deegan comes on later.
And then we
so you make
smoke
sure
'em.
to listen to this whole episode.
He's training with Tomac. Oh, dude, Tomac's back.
Tomac is back. Did you see the update today?
I did.
Can we?
Unbelievable.
Hey, can we? I want Gary because Gary
I
actually
haven't
rides.
seen the update.
Gary has a lot of injuries. All right, he's already back riding Supercross.
Gary does have a lot of injuries.
Gary has a lot of injuries, people.
I asked if I could take my bike to this next shred tour, and
No.
Wes was
No.
like, "No, last
No.
time you went, you broke your hand."
Yes, you cannot ride anything, please. Dude, Gary, talk about injuries like ruptured Achilles, not torn, ruptured. So May, June, July,
And
August, 7.
And
8
you've had
months?
like 300 injuries. So you,
300.
and you
Yeah.
used to go maybe a quarter as fast as Tomac. It's
He
very
ran-
comparable.
He ran over me at Mammoth one year.
Oh yeah, you actually used to race Tomac.
I did on 65s.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
he
raced
ran me over.
Tomac?
He would have.
I don't know if I
Is there
call
still
it a
beef?
race, but he definitely
Is there still beef?
we went vegetarian, full vegetarian. Yeah, we used to play gin rummy every night at Anderson's. Blake Wharton and Tyler Wharton were there.
I'm telling you, he's an OG, dude.
Yeah,
He is an OG.
Hey Gary, remember when I was making fun about Chase about the swaying from side to
Yeah.
side? Put your mouth in. Don't be scared of the mic, dude. Move her over.
Get in that thing, dude.
I mean, hey, I've never seen anybody do that kind of angle. Crane doesn't do that, but hey, that looks great to me. Oh, just wiggle it all around.
perfect.
Perfect. Sure. Sure. So anyways, 300 injuries, quarter of the speed. How hard do you think it is for Tomac to launch
come
this comeback?
You know, his Achilles tearing the way it did. That's tough saying. I
Have
know
you done it?
he's not. No,
Oh.
oof. I don't even want to dream about
You're
that.
breaking everything else but that.
Yeah, don't jinx me.
Okay, but talk about like just.
I don't think he would come back unless he was ready to win.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. I like that.
His mentality's got to be there. So, aside from it being Achilles,
All right, let just
mental fortitude is going to do it.
Talk about riding
And he
on
has
like
that, we know
on the
that.
bike
Yeah.
though. Like what are you using your Achilles for? Like I don't even know. Like
Is it his
everything?
left or right?
I think it was his left.
Yeah, I think it was his left.
Let's just pretend it's his left.
Yeah.
So shifting.
Real
Yeah, I
research over
remember
here.
the camera angle was coming down the
I believe it
coming
was his
down
left.
along.
Yeah, it was his
long-
left.
So it was his left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to learn how to heel shift if his up
Anything,
and down
yeah.
motion
Oh.
and My ankle's fused, and I have a hard time shifting.
Should we go to some IG analysis? Let's watch the video from today. We can see what you think.
Yeah, I'm down.
Chase, can you cue it up?
Yeah.
Cue it up.
No, I was just joking. Like, we actually had that
We're
on
not.
deck.
We're not that fast.
Hey, if Crane was here, I think we could do it. But we've been working on this thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff over here that looks important that will one day play a part. There's cables ran and everything, but until Crane and I get a few more days in here, we lack the ability to put it up there.
Really?
Oh wait, or do you?
No, I'm.
He's just putting it there.
Yeah, just Gary can see it.
All right, hypothetical then, Chase. While he gives us the play-by-play analysis, if Tomac were to come back and win the Supercross season this year, does he call it then? Does he put the stamp on the career and then he's done?
I think he's done that. I think
he's doing it for like. He's got to prove himself. That's what this is for him. This is his season to prove it to himself.
And so, what if he doesn't? Does he do another season?
I don't know.
Because what's Tomac now? 30.
He's not that old. You would think he's older than he
Anderson.
is. He's probably 31.
Same age.
That's when Reedy started hanging it up, right?
31. I was right.
Wow.
Yeah, 31. No, Reedy was.
But like
Reedy
when he
got
was
up there.
Yeah, he did. But like,
are you calling me old now?
We're all old,
if I'm calling you old, I'm calling myself old boss.
No. I think going back, like we were there that night, and I'm like, I think I remember. I don't know who I was turned to. I was like, dude, that might be the last we've ever saw of Eli Tomac. Like, dude, at that age,
all of us
to rupture your Achilles, like, that's a big deal, dude. Like, if he was 22, I'd be like, yeah, Tomac will come back, and like to come back within May, June, July, August, like 6. I mean, he was riding 3 weeks ago, motocross, like.
And he's been rehabbing it.
That's animal status, bro. Like, remember when he broke both his shoulders and like, dude, Tomac, and he just comes out beast mode, like
unreal.
I think he's so
mental fortitude. It can get you through anything.
Yeah, I think he's like, we always talk about Webb mentally, like awesome because he like Tomac, dude. He's like a freaking robot, bro. Like he's not gonna go out like that. So like.
And he's been the same ever since he was.
Like you've known him. He ran you over like a little bitch.
He had some determination back then.
So are you cheering? Are you cheering for him then?
Oh yeah, I'm cheering for him.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a great comeback story, man. And honestly, like we may have a preview show. Who knows? But if not, this will serve as our preview. Like him,
I would
Hunter,
hope so.
Jet,
but then again, we might take another 4 months off.
Cooper, Sexton, like there's so many.
Hunter,
Jet.
It's stacked. It's no doubt. It's not going to be a walk in the park.
Slaw pissed some people off the other day when he tweeted something about. He's like, oh, it's this time of year for 450 class being stacked talk.
Oh, but it is.
It is. F you, Slaw.
For the first round.
No, but it is though. Like
greatest season ever.
Dude, the
on
depth.
Deck.
Like we're not even talking about Adam Cincerillo, Jason Anderson. Like, dude, Jason Anderson 2 years ago was like challenging Tomac for a title.
Well, speaking of, we're still waiting on the call for Motospy.
Yeah, Jeremy. Hammer.
Oh, what's this?
Hey, I know why though. And if the reason why comes through, I'm okay with not doing Motospy.
Oh, okay, great. I don't know the reason why, so
you can put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I think we can.
So
there's Crane.
There you go. That looked like my dad last night.
Oh, hi, Brad.
Hey, you know what else I wanted to talk about? I think we're done with our preview. I think Gary
our preview of what?
Yeah.
What were we previewing?
We were kind of previewing.
But we're
Supercross.
still rolling.
Are we still previewing Supercross?
I don't know.
I think we can still preview Supercross.
I think my most excited one. I'm excited to see Jet.
I wanted to get JT
just,
down here for the preview of the Supercross. I didn't want to blow it.
Well, we still can. Dude, we got so many months. We could preview the 3rd round of the World Supercross Championship this weekend. Is Vince Friese going to take it home?
Dude, whatever they are paying Friese, they need to triple it because I can tell you what nobody talking about Abu Dhabi without him.
Like, he's definitely getting the coverage.
I thought Troy was going to have a conniption, dude.
All right, as a racer who we haven't raced in 20 years.
Side story.
Let's not go side story. No. I need to hear, like, I'm sure you saw the pass Friese did on Dino. What'd you think about it? As a racer.
Arena cross style. That was an arena cross track.
He wants to win. And
I didn't think it was that dirty.
I don't think that's why people are mad. If you saw
it's just Vince, it's Vince being Vince.
No, if you saw the other stuff he was doing in that race, like cutting the track and like riding slow, that's why they're the track.
He did slow down. What is he supposed to do? Like slam on the brakes and stop? He's going to keep going. I mean, that's tough saying. He definitely finds the gray in everything. I'm gonna start calling him 50 Shades of Gray. He lives in the gray area.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people do.
He definitely wants to win.
Yep.
And he's got to pay his bills. So.
Hey, but what I love is he's doing what I've always said Friese should do. He should just become the freaking villain, dude. Like, he comes out with some Hulk Hogan.
I think he's already done that.
Yeah. No. He's embracing it though. Like, apparently all the lead up, like the advertising in Abu Dhabi was like saying villain, right? Like they were showcasing him as the villain, right?
We need to have a title
he shows
fight,
up.
get Weston and him again.
Yeah, he shows up and he is the villain, and then he calls Dean a crybaby.
Yeah.
And then did you see
on the podium?
Did you see?
Actually, not even on the podium, just on the floor.
On the
They're
floor.
all sitting next to each other.
And then
I wish I could see his face when that happened. Just like,
Can we please get a zoom out, please? Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out.
Yeah, and dude, did you see what he put on his Instagram?
Yeah.
He put the bodies in the floor, and it's just him staring. Like, dude,
Embrace it.
Yes,
Embrace it. Hey, and then Josh Hill's vlog.
Oh,
that moment.
Him and I can't pronounce it. Yari.
Yeah.
God, I'm butchering.
I'll let you do it.
Yaviv.
Somewhere in that realm of.
Go watch Josh Hill's vlog. It was, and of course, Josh had the classic Josh Hill reaction. He's like, "Hey, what?"
Hey, so Savachi's in the lead right now, 127 versus Roxon's 122.
Like 15 something points.
Wilson,
No,
111.
Dude,
Wilson's only 16 points out of winning the World Supercross Championship.
How about Dino going 1-1?
How close is Friese?
In Australia this past weekend?
And he looked really, really good.
He's about to win
at Abu Dhabi.
He's about to win Australian Supercross title too.
How crazy would it be if he were to win the World Supercross Championship?
And dude, there's 3 races, so like it's not. He's got 3 chances.
Is it like World Super, or is it like SMX where you can't even add up the points because you don't realize how they're all different?
Honestly, I should probably know. I don't.
Yeah, some journalists we are.
Dude, I mean,
do you know Gary?
Well,
I couldn't tell you.
That series has had some troubles. All right, not really.
They probably don't know. They're like, who are we?
They're like, wait, what? They probably changed
They
it
got
3
the
times
abacus
already.
out. Like, how many?
Like-
He's wearing the red plate.
Yeah,
He
so
gets 2 points. 2 points for the red
Hey,
plate.
I will say
not sure
from
if
a
they
media
know.
standpoint, if our series can take notes, the fact that they've done press releases at the end of the nights with video packages
and photos.
and photo packages for media outlets that don't and can't spend that amount of money to get to the races,
To Abu Dhabi.
to give me 10 minutes of footage while I'm drinking a few Coors Lights on Saturday night, I'm probably going to start hacking at it. And that's what I did. And I might have gotten, I don't know, upwards of a couple million views on our Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And then freaking Chase post something the next damn day
2.8.
and went to 2.8 million. But I think the ones I did from Abu Dhabi helped boost the one that get to 2.8.
I would totally agree. And
it's
honestly,
definitely a team effort.
It was.
I will say there's a lot of like, if you want to, you can complain all night about what they've done and hadn't done. But that's one thing they have nailed is like the media package. Like, I think they're flying people to some of these rounds too. Not us, Adam.
Not us.
Just throwing that out there, Adam. I mean, I'd love
I
to
could
go to
probably fly
Australia.
as a child.
Like, we could put Gary in the
I am 12.
Infant in arms.
we could put Gary in the OGO bag.
Freaking Travis Stewart, Greg Albertson style Millville 2009.
Yeah, no. So I will give them credit. Like they do a good job with media relations.
I mean,
like,
I have this video playing on their main page, and like, yeah,
it's great.
they actually do a very good job.
the
with video.
website's really well designed. Like they do a good job in that aspect. And like honestly, I love the 2-row start. I know it was because they had an arena cross track. Like, dude, I'm all in on that. I'm all in.
If it adds an extra lane to the track, I think 2-row stars should be.
I
more of
agree
a
with
norm.
this. So was that the main argument? I didn't dive into your argument or Checkers or Denny's argument. So sell me here. Just like you're selling the viewer. Tell me why.
Checkers' argument. It was not my argument. It was Checkers' argument and Denny. So Checkers, I go on. I think it's airwilly.com or something. If you want to read his full argument. What I agree with the most is it makes the whole day actually worth something, right? So qualifying becomes that much more interesting.
important. Yep.
Heat races become that much more important. Like for me, heat races are boring as shit, dude. Like I
so
know
it
Ken
really,
Roxon's
really
gonna
means
get
something.
ninth, right?
Yep.
But if that dude's like going, hey man, I got to get
Your day starts your first lap
Yeah.
on the track. Like,
I got to get 5th to be on the front row. That's a whole different ball game, dude. So like you can read through some of his points. Like
I love it.
He did a great job of like
one bad night could put
And
you in the
safety.
back row.
Safety is a big one. I'm just going to read the better racing.
Yep.
Slower. It makes it for a slower start,
Exactly,
not wide
yep.
open.
I mean, so it's airwheelies.com, and yeah,
Air Wheelies.
just browsing through here.
What's
Longer lap times.
What did he say the negatives are?
Let's see, tradition. And
Ah,
honestly,
fuck
we've
that
talked
shit.
about that.
Fuck that.
I'm not a purist of the sport. I'm all
out.
about evolution
I am out on that.
and change, especially for safety and
Yes.
fun and more racing,
I am
longer
out
lap
on
times.
The only
tradition.
thing that's consistent is we're racing.
I don't care.
You know?
You know what? We've had 50 years of tradition, and guess
Yeah, I
how
agree.
big our sport's gotten.
Yeah. Change it up. I personally love Triple Crowns. I thought the SMX
Yeah.
change up was great.
Oh, SMX was awesome.
I think now we can go to shorter motos and outdoors.
yes.
And there'll
Or
be
more shorter motos.
or more shorter motos.
That's what I said. Oh, we've had this discussion, Gary.
Yeah,
We've
I think
had
we should
this
go to shorter
discussion.
motos and add the 125 class, as if Davey
Yeah.
and them haven't thought about it.
Well, it's still
Less
tradition.
exciting start, and poor qualifying in a second row gate pick is more detrimental.
That's the
potentially.
point. That's the point,
Make
though.
the whole day mean something.
It makes the whole day mean something.
I'm into it.
Yeah, and do tradition, whatever. More exciting start, really?
Hey, did you watch
That's
Ken
what
when
we
he had
were
to line
talking
up
about?
on the second? Did you
Yeah.
see, like, there's no way to tuck.
No.
So he had to pretty much start
He
like
was- yes.
15th.
Dude,
Pushed
but
all
don't
the way
get
to
me
the outside
wrong,
the whole
but like
time.
that's what, honestly though, if not, Ken Roxon's getting the whole shot and he's checking out.
Would he have, though?
If he would have gotten the whole
Hell
shot,
shot, yes. Okay.
oh, he's gone. Well, Savachi probably would have been there, but if Friese is holding up the rest of the pack.
I
No,
think
but-
if Savachi was able to get a start behind Kenny, especially on that track,
Yeah,
he's
but
got a chance.
we're also judging it on like he got a bad start and then had to ride an arena cross track. If we're riding a real supercross track, Ken's gonna make passes.
Yeah.
But to me, it also adds like, oh wait, Ken Roxon qualified 15th. Oh dang, dude, he
Yeah.
could be on the. He's
Is
on
the
the
next track that tight?
He's on the back row for his.
I haven't seen how big
no,
the floor is on
no.
the next one.
The next track's fine because that's the one they do the OzX Open at. That one's like
Are they like tradition? Are they bringing the steel ramps back?
oh god, I don't know.
I don't know either.
know.
That was so
Again, we're
sick.
very big journalists here, Gary.
Yeah. No,
And-
I'm talking about for Supercross. I don't really care if it's for WSX or not. Like for Supercross, I think it's a great idea because it just makes the day more fun. Like honestly, I like us purists pay attention to the day, but like if you're just like kind of on the border,
I
and
love
you're
the
like,
the act,
you're like,
added
oh, sweet,
extra
it
element.
race.
This
you know?
might be a 38 to 38 second lap time. Like it's definitely not a football field
I
track.
thought it's bigger. Marvel
It might
Stadium.
be. It might be a little bit bigger, but
Maybe a
I'm seeing.
soccer field?
I mean,
Yeah, I thought Marvel Stadium was like a soccer field or something. No.
it's definitely not as big as a traditional
Oh, okay.
SX. It's
So-
a little bit smaller. It's not as small as the last one,
Right.
but
So either way, like that's pretty cool though, right?
Oh,
Like,
it's indoors.
yeah.
It's the indoor one. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
wait, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. Big journalist.
Yeah,
over here.
the-
Capital J journalist over here, boys. Like, why should I listen?
But hey,
to
I mean, it's kind of like one of those things worldwide. If most people don't have American football-sized stadiums,
No.
So realistically, if it's going to be a World Supercross,
Yeah,
it's
it's
going
gonna
to
be
be more
tire-
arena
yeah.
cross level racing.
See that's
It's
what
not too many football
my-
fields in Italy.
Yeah. My main thing was
Wait,
like,
man, the Packers aren't playing over there?
yeah. My main thing was like they came out and said they're going to do all this stuff different. And then I watched like the first couple rounds. I'm like, this is just like a Supercross, man. Like to me, if I'm Adam Bailey and like Adam Bailey's very good about taking advice from everybody, like, dude, you blow up the whole tradition, dude. Like nothing, everything's different, man. Like because you got to think the people in Abu Dhabi, they don't know, they're not Supercross
But
purists.
you still need to
They want
invite.
inter-
You
yeah,
still want
they
your
want-
purists to watch.
Yeah, but dude, are they? Were
That's-
you hanging around Saturday morning at 6
6 a.m.? No.
No.
I watched the highlights when they came
I'm
through.
going to watch highlights. I'm going to pay attention to
But
it.
same with
Definitely a
outdoors
good
kind of
highlight
now.
reel.
That's why
That's
we need to
what
go
I
to shorter
mean.
motos. Like in the first few rounds, I'm into it, and then after that, it's golf.
I'm out.
Golf
dude.
time
Yeah,
Saturday.
I'm golfing. I'm golfing.
Or I'm actually normally at a
Going
Vurb
to the
Shred
boat.
Tour. But
Well,
Shred tour riding.
we're you know, the only thing I make time for is Supercross because it's on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it's
perfect for his lifetime.
Yeah, I'm after snowboarding and I want to
Why,
drink some
why
coolies.
not more nighttime outdoors like Lakewood back in the day?
No, that does not work.
Money.
Yeah,
I mean, how
that
much
is
it costs a lighter. That's a $500,000 swing.
Yeah,
Kinda
for
just-
one race.
Yeah.
Just ask all the uncle.
And I think the
Chrome.
riders
it would be-
hated it too.
Yeah, it's $500,000 without, and it's still shit.
Yeah,
So-
riders did not.
I mean, it would be pretty damn cool, but
but again, like with them,
You could build smaller tracks.
they've done a good job of making it to where people are paying attention. Because you're right, we're getting content for free that we're chopping up and putting on our Instagram, and so is Vital.
I do hope they keep going because of that.
No, I want them to
the new hybrid tracks too are awesome.
But again, takes bigger venues, bigger this, that, and the other, like a lot more money. Even I can't imagine how much money it costs to build those SMX tracks.
Dude,
like,
did
that
you
was
see
a lot
on
of
his
extra
Twitter?
manpower.
He said just to take the tough blocks to round arounds, 500,000.
I saw that.
500.
He's like basically saying, "Hey, does anybody know a better way of doing this than what we're currently doing?"
No, and I'll give Adam credit, man. Like he has taken.
Aside from buying tough blocks at each
Everywhere,
city,
which is $500,000 and just leaving donating them.
No, that's why they do the cardboard.
No, I know. I get why he was asking.
Yeah,
and honestly, like I wanted to kind of know for Vurb Shred Tour. So like,
Yeah, right.
'cause we kind of have the same
what'd you
problem.
figure
Like,
out, Adam?
how do you send all this branding all over the place without it costing you an arm and a leg?
Lots of bungee cords.
Yeah. But this someone wrote back and that there's like
Oh, they
blow up
did?
air things, and I'm like, all right, with the compressor, and then it can. It's like, a sandwich bag.
Yeah, but
The inflatable. tough
Either way,
blocks.
I hope it comes back. I think it's really cool. Hopefully they don't run over Supercross. I would love for
I
the two
think
series
they're
not to be competing.
they're fall next year.
And then that way they're not at each other's throats, and then the riders might actually be desiring to go and do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going fall. I think they figured out like, hey,
if they put it during outdoors,
we are
that's
not-
you're splitting your attention to two different.
Yeah, they're not.
So
going-
even after outdoors, let outdoors get done
they're-
and then go.
They're after Motocross of Nations. I guarantee they will do probably 5 rounds. Abu Dhabi, Australia, maybe Singapore.
Almost
Somewhere
like
in
essentially
Europe.
like
That'd be fun.
the Australian Open
Yeah,
or the
Adam,
U.S. Open.
If we want to go to
It's
Singapore.
kind of like just like how tennis has their scattered out rounds amidst the season.
Yeah, they've got to find like Ken's great, Joey's great. They've got to find some
Just a few more.
few more.
Well, I know Cooper was on the verge this year, and then
Yeah.
obviously I think Cooper knew he had a few changes
Yeah.
coming down the pipe.
the KTM
So I,
won't
you know,
let him go, but
and I do think the package that they're presenting is good. So
Oh, it's
and
great. I mean-
I think now that they're a few years deep and the people see that the track's good, the racing's good, I
They
think
got
it's a
new
whole lot easier to
owners.
convince people to start coming. So same with Arena Cross that's coming here in a few weeks.
yeah,
Unfortunately for them, it's only their second year coming back full swing. AMA Arena
And
Cross.
it took a couple years off.
Took a
for
couple
sure.
years off, and it's always detrimental. Think about the millions and millions of dollars that vurbmoto lost in advertising revenue by going away, and then we had to come back.
millions of dollars
We came back on
Billions.
shoestring budgets. Still, it's taken us all this time to literally make $30,000
to build a podcast conglomerate that
Yeah.
we do once every 3 months.
Yeah. But it's one of those things. I hope
World's
they hold on
finest.
too, because their racing's cool, and unfortunately, I think teams and riders alike are kind of scared to commit all that time, resources, and money to go sell packages for a team
when
if
you're
they're-
canceling events.
and worried about, is it going to come back next year?
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of
the
thing.
new owners, I mean, I've heard good things. Like
Need
they're
at least a 5-year plan to get people to commit to a starting program.
Yep.
And
And you know what that takes? A conglomerate, dude. You got to get a conglomerate behind you to support your
Take it
5-year
from
plan,
us.
just to freaking do this. And someone that legitimately doesn't mind waiting those 5 years, start recouping money, and then hopefully you are at that point. But start
Yeah,
selling out
it's-
stadiums takes time and star power,
Well,
which takes
yeah,
money.
and from what
well,
I
every year it's like the people in our valley, like they look forward to it. Like even though
Let's hear about this
wintertime-
Boise, man. Let's hear about the arena cross that comes
we
here.
Love, all of our friends at the track always look forward to that every year. Just like with the enduro cross coming to town, it's always been we go race our local turkey race, and then the following night is we all go watch the enduro cross together.
I need to get in on this culture, dude. We got a turkey race.
We got the turkey Nash.
I had a baby last year, so I didn't get to go to enduro cross, and I was so bummed about it. Or I think we were right on the brink of having her, so it
already come this year.
it hasn't come this year, has it?
Okay, good.
Uh-uh.
Is it coming this year?
No,
I
don't
think
think
they
they are
no.
coming
I
this
think they
year.
went somewhere else. They're going to
They went to Reno, and I think
Yeah, they're not going here.
either way, we got an arena cross coming here. Opening 2 rounds, December
J-Law?
1st and 2nd.
J-Law?
J-Law in the house. I told him he's got a place to stay. It'll be like old times.
He's been to Boise.
I got
numerous
Counter-Strike
times.
loaded up on my PC in there.
Hey, you know what would destroy Troy's little podcast?
Oh, we get J-Law in
Little
the studio.
J-Law studio after Deegan. Oh, that's a conglomerate.
You're going to get
baby.
2 in a row, dude, just like you
J-Law
did this
and
week.
Deegan together.
You got a 2.6 mil, and then you started
No,
off
it's
with a 1.4,
1.5,
1.5, and then you got a
2.7
2.7.
now. Chase Bell, where's he at?
I don't know.
I told Troy, and
I feel like Houston was the
giving
last
Troy-
time we saw him.
giving Troy all his ideas.
No, you're thinking Zach.
Zach Bell.
Zach
Zach Bell races
yeah.
works. He's actually like a factory works rider.
I'd be very curious what Chase Bell's up to.
I told Troy to contact him. He was like, "Oh, that'd be a good one." So me giving Troy his ideas,
pointers.
Yeah,
Look at you. You're a good man,
I
Chase.
am. Even though I think
on
we
a
should
mission.
contact Chase Bell. Chase Bell, if you're out there, hit us up.
He's definitely out there. He listens to.
Oh,
You know, he's damn well one of
Dude,
the one of the listeners
he
since
has
day
been
one.
on pins and needles, going, "When are these dudes
Guys coming back. I agree, dude.
Yeah, so I love it, man. Chase Bell, that's cool. It shows like people still remember Chase Bell.
Well, we're thinking about perhaps doing like a whole VurbMoto setup at the arena cross. Do you think it'll be worthwhile? Will it be cold? Will it be
for
freezing?
sure.
Should we bring out the Ant bikes? Should we bring out the Honda E2 Gringers
All
or
of-
only the Coors Lights?
I'm thinking
definitely got to bring the pit bikes into this.
Okay.
Something to ride around while we're drinking our coolers.
Yep.
Exactly.
But no, it's always a good turnout there. We have a huge diehard community out here.
Really?
Yeah. Then
You know, it's crazy.
It's somewhere to be.
We've lived here for 2 years. I have. You've
Almost
been here
a
for
year.
almost a year.
Almost a year.
And the problem is we almost like leave to go get our moto fix like all over the country, all over the world.
It's right in our backyard.
And it's right in our backyard. But when I come home, normally it's
I
time
will
to turn
say-
off the moto.
Yeah, I usually don't.
You wanna
So,
decompress?
Yeah, decompress. So
No,
it's like
you gotta
you
start
know,
training.
I haven't really gotten to
I-
explore the moto scene here, and like even with the Ant bikes here, I'm always like, dude, let's hit you up and go out and
20
ride.
minutes that way. You got the Pickle Butte right there.
Well then, bro, why haven't you made it happen?
Yeah, this is
for
a Gary
us?
thing.
Hey, dude, I go riding every
This is
weekend.
a Gary thing. I have not
You're
had
either
one.
He
coming
invited me
with me or not.
once. The first
I've
time
not gotten one text
You get
message
one
from Gary.
strike.
I
You
had
get
just
one
had a
strike.
kid, and he's like, "Hey, dude, you wanna
not-
go ride? I got a bike for you." And I said, "Sorry, dude, I can't make it this time. I had just moved here. I didn't have health
swear
insurance
I
yet
literally
out here.
have to put the gear
That's
on
what it was.
for you. Do you need me to buckle your boots?
I didn't have health insurance, and given how we are, you know, I'm just like you, Gary.
Yeah.
I might tumble and break my damn pinky off, but it's the time you break your pinky, and somehow it's a 6-month injury.
At least you got one
It is.
invite. At least you got one invite. I invite Gary to go play golf all the time, do stuff. Never one invite about wanting to go ride.
Well,
or-
you know what? Now we started the goodness here.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
The
just
karma's
remember
in
where
your
this started.
in
I'll
your
just
favor
build a couple
now.
more bikes for you. So
yeah, just
you
build
guys-
a
you
stick.
have
No,
no
I'll take
excuse.
the amp bike, dude. I can ride that thing.
Totally. I mean,
I will
I think
100% ride the amp bike.
because we could do like 40, 45
We need a
miles on
third-
those.
We need a third amp bike then.
I think we could do that.
we
I think
all
we're about to
three
get some
gotta be on.
I
MX4s.
think we're about to get some MX4s.
So we'll have MX4s, so maybe some Gringer G3s.
Yep.
So,
those
I mean,
are what I'm
we could
looking
have the electric sensation out in the hills of Boise here.
I might add, you might need to get a fork guard on order.
Let's hear what happened. Give us the story of old Rodney. If anybody knows Rodney Fly Racing, that's his son Gary, and Rodney used to be the amateur
he still
support.
the amateur?
Amateur race support director.
So he used to drive the motorhome around with Gary everywhere, especially back in the infancy of Vurb.
Oh yeah.
So Rodney is a great friend of ours. They're getting the bikes ready for the Shred Tour this weekend, and his first experience with electric bikes apparently. So let's hear what happened.
He goes and hops on the Gringer,
Okay.
and he's spinning a couple laps around the neighborhood,
Okay.
terrorizing the local cats. Pulls into the driveway. My mom just comes home from grocery shopping. She's all, "Oh, what are these?" She hasn't ever seen them before. I was like, "Oh," gives her the spiel on them. He's like, "Yeah, they're pretty zippy." Forgot he turned the key off. Full on loop out Larry.
But on the Gringers, you have to press the yellow button to get it to go into drive mode.
No,
Well,
not
he
if it's
came-
already on.
Yeah, he came back, so it was just sitting idling.
Yeah, but it'll go after like 10 seconds of standby. It goes back into op mode.
I couldn't
So
tell you
he must have literally just came in, or he's
Right.
fidgeting with the
he
yellow
was
button.
fidgeting in, yeah.
something.
Because it has a safety. It makes sure that
Safety
that doesn't
mechanism
happen.
on
But
there.
apparently he was fidgeting
he
too
was
much,
spinning laps, but I'm
and then it
tightening
just
spokes.
yarded in the garage.
Yeah, I'm tightening spokes on the Suron, and he takes out the Talaria, breaks the fork guard,
Well,
knocks over my bike, got gas spewing everywhere. I was like, oh my
We've seen
god.
how good Derry
So-
is at tightening bolts.
so,
that runs
we-
in the family.
Are you saying we're gonna have one fork guardless?
No, we got it.
We got it.
We
gotta
got
figure it out.
My dad's a TV repairman. He's got a
Alright.
killer
Hey,
set of
hey, I
tools.
will say, Gary's dad did say he's refreshing all the amp bikes and stuff
Yeah.
for us.
I like it. Yeah, I think Fly Racing's. We're gonna come in and get all kinds of new aftermarket parts on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna
doing
document
some
this.
fitment on there.
This gives us some December content coming your way. Hey, speaking of this weekend though, with our broken fork guard,
Thanks, Gary.
Friday
It's
we got
handled.
open
It's
practice
handled.
on the main and vet track. Saturday, grassroots off-road Moto Oasis Grand Prix on the main track. It's plus 4 miles of prepped off-road course. Fun for all ages and skill levels.
Can I bring my bike, please?
No. But guess what you can do? There are Yamaha demos, Gary, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You want to jump on a new YZ250? Try it out, dude. Report back and let us know if that's the machine we should be riding.
Do they have 252 strokes?
Probably. That's what I'm saying. Hop on one.
I'll do a lap 250F, 252 stroke.
No, Gary, you still have to work. We're not paying you to go ride Yamahas. You can do one lap a piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I swear to God, if you crash,
if
you call me and tell me you broke your pinky toe,
you
this
are
time,
driving back home. Whatever you break, you are just still driving back home. We are not coming to get you, Gary.
Research and development for our team. Okay, we got to figure out which bike is going to be the best.
We're not coming to get you though.
No, definitely not.
Keep that in mind while you're riding.
Crane might be able to drive you back up here, but
maybe
I'm out.
I will be in South Carolina. I am not coming to get you.
And then after the Yamaha demos that you're not going to crash at, we have the Amped Bike
crashing
Bike e-bike championship. You might want to, dude. If you want to use one of our bikes, I think this would be acceptable. If the Vurb crew brought home the Amped e-bike championship,
this could work,
dude. Look at all the trophies back here. We could add it to the collection. Okay, that's from 2 o'clock till 4:30 on the vet track, which is actually, I believe he said they've souped it up some. It's not just a vet track anymore. It's actually becoming a legit moto track. So that sounds pretty damn badass. And then Sunday we're back to open practice.
Is this like a rolling points total on the e-bike championship, or is it just like a one and done?
I don't know. 2 o'clock to 4:30, and
you'll find out.
Actually, there's four or five different classes. I mean, if we're gonna go into the details, I'll just keep clicking and reading.
What classes am I?
Everybody's waiting for Hayden, dude.
Yeah, you want to go and call him in? You want to call him in?
Hey, we got the 1945 Pee-wee class coming up.
We got practice.
NPR radio over here, bro. Come
practice, heat races, main events. All right, so we got the classes. We got stock 17 years and under, mod 17 years and under, stock 18 plus, mod 18 plus.
This way you can NPR.
So 4 different classes.
Well, I didn't hear one of them.
I'm glad I don't have to ride with the kids.
You're in the stock 17 and under.
There we go. Perfect.
But how cool is it? You know what I love about Mesquite? If you get on here, they literally, if you're in the heat race for the stock 18 plus is at
and that thing, if it says
3 p.m.
If that says 3 p.m., your ass better be on that gate because they're dropping it.
It's dropping at 3 p.m.
They're dropping at 3 p.m.
That's the best thing about it.
Not 2:59, not 3:01,
to 2:45 at least.
And I think after that, Gary, just to throw it on, so you don't forget, we are doing the Vurb raffle. So we're going to not give away this bag of money, but we are going to give away this
Can we not
GoPro.
Give Gary that bag of money to go with? Make sure you take some of that out.
Probably so.
Take some of it.
We got some Motorsport gift cards. I think $100, $200, $300. Whole tons of stuff from Fist Gloves. We got some Fist hats, Fist gloves, Fist shirts.
No hot dogs, but we're doing.
We got some ODI bars. We got some stuff from EVS, knee braces, a bunch of these fanny packs, some EVS Legacy Youth and Pro goggles.
Motorsport.
Yeah, we got Motorsport.
$20 Motorsport bucks.
And guess what we don't have? We're not giving away any free Vurb hoodies because there's like 7 of them. You better freaking sell them.
You better sell them. If you get a free t-shirt, if you get a free t-shirt, I want you to DM VurbMoto so we can beat Gary's ass.
And take it out of his paycheck.
We're taking it out of his paycheck. Gary do not give away one free t-shirt.
No. Swear on my life.
No, you have to wear it.
Bad Gary.
So anyways, epic weekend lining up. Gary, you're going to cook the hot dogs. You're going to put on the race. You're going to charge the batteries. You're going to set up the tents. You're going to ride the Yamahas.
Are the batteries charged yet?
Yeah, the batteries charged.
Hey, is that your favorite part of Shred Tour? Between the Stasics, the Gringers, and now the Amps? Because I don't think the last one we had
Now
amps.
the adults are going to be, are the batteries charged yet?
Believe me, they do, buddy. They do.
All day long.
But that's okay. Everyone's having fun. That's why we're there.
I keep telling Stasic we need like 20 more batteries.
We need 45
They don't mind us sending us bikes. We have bikes.
We got bikes. We need batteries.
I need batteries.
Batteries.
Believe it or not, the last 6 bikes you've sent, they're still good.
They're still good.
The
they
wheels
work.
have not come off yet.
Hey, if you guys want a legit Stasic review, those things have been beat to death for over a year and are still
But you know
awesome.
what drives me crazy is like we'll have the little 12-inch ones and these 12 to 16-year-old kids, can I ride it? I'm like, no. And then you turn around for 3 minutes.
It's gone.
And you turn around and then they are riding it even though you said no.
Full gear, too.
Full gear. And then they're like bunny hopping shit. And I'm like, you're going to break my Stasic in half. I'm not an asshole ever. But please. Please, I said no.
Bro,
get off my
We
bike.
have an amped bike right there. You
Right.
can ride. It's
Yeah, why
honestly
would you
not
want-
an option.
You should know by now.
You're 160 pounds. Why do you want to ride a 12-inch Stasic? There's a Suron right there.
Or a Gringer. You can even ride the Gringer. The Gringers will fit you. You're not
The
supposed to
Gringers
ride.
are fun. I don't know. We pretty much have
We've
opened up the
beat them.
Gringers to
We've
all
very
adults.
loopable,
Yeah.
very loopable bike.
Very
Yeah, hey,
little bike.
your dad's a beefier guy, and what do you think about the Honda E3? E2 Gringer rather.
He had a fun time on it. He definitely wants to get one for little McKenna when she gets here.
Nice. Well, they have the E2, which is the entry level 50, and then they have the G3, which is like a 110 pit
Yeah.
bike. We haven't ridden that one yet, but I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm down to.
We're gonna
it.
become like the pit bike crew. Do you think
That's
OMC,
all I want. That's
OMC
all I
or Skyline out here? Do you think they'll let us build like a freaking pit bike?
Pit bike.
I've got the perfect.
That's
I
all I
built an
want.
arena cross track up there. And
Where
she-
at OMC or
At OMC.
Okay.
We had
Wait.
an 8th mile oval, and I built a arena cross track that went in and out of the
wow?
oval.
Okay.
And
How far would it? How far is OMC for us from
For
here?
you guys, it's probably 40 minutes from here.
Okay.
So same as Skyline.
Yeah. So if
Same as
we
Skyline.
had an amp bike track or a pit bike track, I'm up there. I'm
And-
not riding
and
a
we
track
got
yet.
lights.
Our closest OHV place over here is like 30 minutes too. So
Yeah, it's not that
I
far.
mean,
not much difference.
it's not that much difference to have a track with some jumps.
I'm just throwing
And
it
water.
out there. Just
Water's
throwing it out
nice.
there. Just throwing it out
Well,
there.
speaking of, we are going to dinner with the OMC boys this weekend.
Yeah, you got Josh
Maybe
Doherty on
maybe
the-
we're
on the lines.
we're trying to work out something for a little Vurb Shred Tour action there next year. We have
Lot of
6 or
history
7
there.
of them in the can
Yep.
for next year. We got a few more, and then we're going to announce the full schedule for next year. But a lot of fun, new things coming up.
It's great stuff, man. It's going to be, it's
When
very
was the last time
diverse.
Shred Tour was at Boise?
One of our very first, it was I think our second ever ride day. I think our first ride day was in 2008. Then we took a 5-year break. 2013 April
Yeah.
13th actually. I know the date because it's the day I met Aubrey. And she's baked that in. It was April 13th, 2013.
Met her at the Shred Tour.
Met her at the Shred Tour.
Sounds like a Blink 182 song.
Yeah.
Met her at the Shred Tour.
Wait, is that that could be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I met my wife at the Shred Tour. That should be my T-shirt. Right? And now we got 2 kids,
So
and
then
I don't.
we got World Mini
And I can't go to
coming
Shred Tour because of them.
Oh,
up. World
sure you
Mini
can.
coming up December 1st. Pre-reg opens.
Pre-reg.
Pre-reg. Get
Cool.
your shit together. It's on vurbmoto.com. We'll drop
Are we
down.
capping classes this year?
How many divisions did you have last year? In the,
Well,
in
there
the C
it was.
class?
It's not the problem of that. It's the fact that Gary likes to know that if C class goes off at 12:30, so he wants to be a very quality event. So he wants to make sure that the classes that do fill up.
I think we'll have that information by the time.
Kind of
we
like
get-
Mammoth.
Yeah, because you can only do such quality event with so many riders. So it's
and then,
like if
then
you
it's affecting your. Amount
I am
of
not
laps,
seeing
and
a
you wanna have
cap.
the amount of your
consistency.
laps,
Yeah.
the amount how good the track is, everything, right? So
I'm not seeing a cap as of right now. So, but that could
Is that
change.
you cap?
Oh
it
no,
one year
no,
and then you
more
do
than 40
qualifiers the
riders will
next
run
year.
divisions. Yes.
okay.
So same deal. More than 40 riders will run divisions.
All right. Yeah, I think that was for our California event that he was talking about capping it because it was a very.
Yeah.
I think it was about this time of year. We were supposed to do one at Paula, and
you got
because of the-
daylight.
because
Speaking of, we got
because of the
something
daylight-
cool at Paula next year.
oh yeah, we got a cool one coming up at Paula next year. We got all kinds of cool ones.
We got some cool stuff.
I have
coming up
never
this
been
year.
to Paula before.
Oh well, hey, you know
Do you
what?
like driving?
We need a driver.
23 hours.
we do need a driver.
We'll even let you
I do know
ride.
how to drive.
We'll
If
even
you
let
can
you
get
ride.
it there, I will let you ride.
Yes, Gary. Gary, you have to drive 23 hours to be able to ride a motorcycle.
Switching gears a little bit, I want to shout out Jay Schweitzer, Colby Raha. They just finally released Narnia, their
Jason
epic
Crane.
ass free ride movie. Hey, I had a little bit to do with it too.
yeah,
So did
little
Jason
Wes.
Rowe. A lot of our
Little
whole crew
Jason
had
Rowe.
their small hands in it.
Yeah.
Mainly Jay and Colby though.
Seeing the little teasers
Um,
from it.
It's really badass. Some great urban riding segments. I've collabed with Jay on a few of them. The latest one's about to hit 1 million. The other one's at like 600. Anyways, it shows that people are very interested in the very unique take that Jay and Colby brought to the sport, which is like, it's obviously free riding because it has the Barrowmans and the axles and shit in it, but they went out of their way to bring in a whole nother element of this urban free riding. And honestly, it's fucking crazy. Setting up jumps at
The people of Walmart.
the
riders of Walmart.
And if you watch the movie,
Walmart.
they get on top. They get out. I think it was Home Depot or another Walmart, but they put on vest and get out a scissor
I saw
lift.
that, yeah.
And as long as they act like they are meant to be working on the building, they get the bike up there, build some scaffolding, jump off the damn building.
And
no one
gone.
says anything, and then they're gone.
And they just dip.
Dude,
and they just dip.
it's
nothing happened.
Yeah, it's like those people that walk into places with a ladder, and it's like, dude, you can get anywhere if you walk in with a ladder with enough
I've always
confidence.
talked about just getting a piece of glass from work and just walking. Just like, oh, I got to fix this.
Yep.
Walk in with a mirror.
Yep. And so some of the people on Instagram are like, I can't believe you guys are supporting this. And I'm like, really? Like,
what are we supporting?
like honestly, I think it's freaking cool. Like, not everybody
Fuck
and
outta
their
here,
brother's
Karen.
Not
gonna
everyone's
start
gonna go
doing
and do it,
that.
yeah.
And you know, does it make us look back? I don't think so. Honestly, I like being punk rock and cool and
Yeah, get out of here,
freaking
Karen.
perfect amount of chaos. Most of our sport is so narrow-minded
Yeah.
and strict. Like, oh, cool, four
There
dudes
is
want to go have
creativity out
fun.
there.
Yeah.
There is creativity out there,
Yeah.
and honestly, like the dude that got jumped over on the 4-lane Walmart expressway thing probably was like, holy shit,
That was
that's
the coolest
cool,
thing
man.
that he ever
Hey, look, we're
experienced,
not
for sure.
endorsing it, but that doesn't mean we're not going to freaking talk about it.
And it doesn't
Like,
mean I'm not
yeah.
going to watch it.
It's dumb. Or I'm going
So-
to watch it. Like,
Still watch kids getting hurt.
yeah, right. Like I watched Brixton bust his lip open like 12 times.
Well, what's crazy is Brixton, I think, is the 9th most viewed video on Vurb this
I
year
know.
from him busting his ass. And I had to quit looking at those comments because the amount of
Oh, I can't
parents
imagine the
berating me.
Karens.
His helmet's not on right.
Oh,
He's not
God.
wearing gloves. He's not in bubble wrap. And I'm like, hey,
He's
I can't help
getting
it.
tough. He's
He
getting tough.
puts his helmet on and like slides it back. I can't help it. You know how many times I'm like, buddy, we got to start wearing our
Hey, guess
helmet the
what?
right way.
He gonna fuck-
At least he's wearing a helmet.
He gonna mess around
Imagine
and find
having
out.
nothing on.
And honestly,
He
he's
gonna
gonna
mess
mess
around
around and find out if he busts his ass. Guess what? He's been a little bit slower and more cautious
Yeah.
about picking his line down the damn
No
hills.
hut.
Yeah, he gonna mess around and find out.
And I'm cool
That's
with
how,
that.
That's how everyone learns.
Yeah, it's fine, Karen.
Right. Well, either way,
Simmer
What,
down,
what's the
Karen.
guy Karen? Like Ron or something?
I think it's
Kenneth?
Chad.
Chad. Chad. Brad. No, Brad. It's Brad.
Brad.
Yeah. It's Brad. Yeah, shut up, Brad.
I was about to download it on this computer so I could so we could copyright it up there. But yeah, either way, Narnia on iTunes. I don't know how much it is. It could be $6.99
Just
or it
go
could be
support
$10.
the sport, man.
I will if I have
Support
not.
the sport.
I'm going. Yes.
So,
You're
No,
not
this
talking
is
to
for
me. I will.
everyone.
Everybody, go support the sport. Jay Schweitzer, Colby Rahar,
Yeah.
super homies, epic movie, and honestly, the
is
footage
it showing
is incredible.
anywhere?
He did some
He did
premieres
some
earlier
yeah.
this year, but
I don't know if they're doing it anymore. But
and
they
we did
definitely
shoot some podcasts with Broski
Dude,
and
can we do those?
and
Can we
McNeil and a
release
few other
those?
guys last year. So we spent a lot of time and effort and money to do those, and I just remembered about them. So
Remember,
Schweitzer,
those were
bring
going to
those.
kick off our podcast.
They
network.
were,
and then
the movie got
the
delayed.
movie got delayed, and then we
delayed
started
again,
this.
and then delayed. Either way, yeah, we might bring
There's a
back the
lot of hype
freaking
behind
Power
it.
Man Films
Can we put
podcast.
it on the conglomerate for Moto Podcast Network that Hayden Deegan is actually going to come be joining us here in about 10 minutes.
I think
So-
that's cool. Yeah, 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, so
I mean,
just y'all
yeah,
listen. If there's a lot of
he said
dead
7.
air, just keep listening because then that gives us more
Hopefully
watch
he's not
time.
eating all the spaghetti in there.
That gives us more watch
was good
time
spaghetti.
than
Yeah.
Troy. As long as
True.
we beat Troy, I don't care.
Well, we need to get a guest on next time. Maybe. Well, actually, next time you're not going to be here. Maybe you're going to be here. I think I'll have Crane up.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have
No, I get back Friday. So if we do them Friday live at the show, I'll be there.
live at the show. Okay.
Not live at the show, but like during the day.
All right. So December 4th.
Or if they come over Friday morning.
December
Let me
But if
check
they come
my
over-
calendar.
If they come over Thursday, that's going to be a Crane thing.
I think I might be able to make
December
it.
1st is going to be our next show, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and I get back the 30th.
Should we do it live?
Fuck it,
Let's see how cold it is. I'm not
So
committing.
cold
I'm
it
not
is.
committing to that
We
until I
gotta
know
bring
how
the
cold it
space
is.
heaters out.
Yeah, it's going to be cold.
You're already cold.
Oh, yes,
Already
I
wearing
did.
your jacket.
People are going to be pumped on this.
It's Navy's first birthday on the 2nd. Aubrey doesn't necessarily think she should go to an arena cross for her first birthday, and I'm like, girl,
That's
please.
like the most punk rock thing
Dude,
you could
Aubrey
do.
doesn't know she's a moto mom, but she's such a moto
Yeah, we're gonna
mom.
do her very first birthday strawberry themed.
Brixton's
and
got to
then
go, right?
Brixton's got it. Well, yeah,
gotta
we're
go.
going.
Sure.
So I think after we boot the family, it's perfect time to head
Yeah.
over to the stadium.
Yeah, boot the fam. We'll go during practice.
Why
or
not just have a
something.
booth at the race?
We'll have J
Or the
Lo.
Well,
fan.
you'll be running that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gary, you don't realize you're running the booth at the race.
And once you get into kid birthday season, you'll know why you're running the booth and I'm not.
yes. And also, I think that's might be SEC championship weekend, so I'm definitely not going Saturday if it is.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
Gary and Crane gonna be out there by
Bama football
themselves.
takes it.
Bulldogs well on their way.
No, they're already there. It's already clinched. It's them versus Alabama. And we might have golf that morning too.
You know how much football I've watched this year?
Well, that's just dumb, Gary.
Because you've been playing it though. At least that's a good excuse.
Yeah.
Haven't watched. Oh, not golf. You haven't been playing football. You've been. Sorry, we're talking so many sports here.
Football.
Dirt bikes.
That's a wrap
Can't
on
even
that.
think, yeah.
Hayden
Golf.
Deegan coming up at 7:30 is now
Yeah, hey,
7:25.
let's get him on the phone right now.
Let's call in Hayden Deegan.
Yeah.
And we're going to sign off here.
That's cool. You're gonna wait. We're signing off. I thought you were calling him.
No, you're calling him.
You're calling him.
No, you're
Gary. You got it.
Gary,
You have
call
his number.
I thought we were gonna call him after we sign off.
No, you call. No, Gary. No, God, Gary, he's new, dude.
No,
We're rough. We'll call him next week.
We'll just call him next week.
Call him next week.
On December 1st, the kickoff of the
December
Arena Cross live on air.
With J-Law, Hayden Deegan. Oh my God, Troy, you don't stand a chance.
Ah!
Suck it.
He's feeling anxious. She starts to take off her clothes. Her lips are begging. He thought she'd take it real slow. He thought she'd hide it.